Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm glad to have you here. I've got another fabric journal, and this one is a 5.5 by 8, and the little lace off the edge, doily off the edge, makes it a little bit longer, but just a tad, but that doesn't really count for the book. But it's got little snippets and pearls, seed beads here, some stickles, all kinds of stuff. There's the spine, and here's the back. I just love these little roses. This was a curtain a friend of mine gave me when she changed the decoration in one of her rooms, and I was so glad to have it. Isn't it beautiful? And I've chosen this lace for the tie. It is attached on the back. Let's go inside. Look how big this is. This is a Chunky Monkey, which happens to be my favorite brand of ice cream, kind of ice cream. It is full of stuff. On the inside, again, you can see the lace the doily that was crochet doily that was sewn in. And this is a napkin that I got at an estate sale. I thought that blue was really pretty with the ruffled edge. And the first page is a pocket. And it's got some cards in it. This set I sell in my Etsy shop. A plain piece of paper that's been stamped. And another piece of paper. Just plain paper. I wanted everything in here to look really old. I'll put those back later. This is an actual old pattern inside that I cut out and added. I did a little stitching on it. This book is loaded with the stitching. I got a new sewing machine. I went to Hancock's. They're going out of business across the country, and they had their sewing machines at 40% off, and I got one. And I've never sewn anything in my life, which is really sad because my dad had 3 garment factories. And I tried, but I didn't do very good. But I just jump in here and just go for it. Next page has got some hearts, and this is embossed here. And it's got a envelope. It's empty. See? It's empty. But you can put whatever you like in here. A little tag. Piece of paper with some glasses on it. I try to leave some blank pages for journaling here too, and try not to decorate every single page, which I want y'all to know killed my soul, because I love to decorate. This is a bag that's been covered with a little pattern paper, and this paper right here, I've got to share this with y'all. I went to an estate sale, and I hit the jackpot. I found a book. Old. Look at how that's falling apart. It's college algebra. Isn't this just yummy? But that's the pages in it. It's naturally aged. It's just wonderful. What's the date? Does it have a date? I don't know. I don't see one. But you can tell by looking at it. I mean, the pages just crumble out. Isn't that delightful? So anyway, that's what I used here. And inside, I've stuffed it with a lot of stuff. Here's a little tiny booklet, a little piece of fabric on it that I stamped. And it's just got little pages. The edges of the pages have been inked. But it's got all kinds of pages in it with the music cover, which I just love. And then these are the original cards that I made, that I stuck in here. They're not printed copies. They're all the original cards. I just love that pair of glasses. And it's got some light ink writing on it. I don't know if the camera will pick that up because it's so faint. The postcard paper. This is cool. I sewed across the top of it and put some little snippets of torn paper in here just to journal on. Been coffee dyed. I thought that was kind of cool. Another card. Plain on the back. And another card. It's been, you can tell the inked up. This is the back of the bag. And then this is a pocket, and it tucks behind, this tucks behind it. Little card embossed in, use some Lindy's here. And then this does come off. I'm not going to do it because doing it upside down, well, I've done it now. All these come out. You can journal on them. How cute is that? Look, little tiny cards. And these are like tops of spools. I think they're recollections, if I'm not mistaken. Possibly, they're either that or the paper something. The Hobby Lobby brand. Anyway, that just clips back on. And of course, this is the original seam binding instructions. Seam binding. I have seam binding on my brain today. This is the original sewing pattern instructions that I've adhered to the page. And over here, a nice little pocket. It's been stitched with a accounts receivable image. A little apparel tag. Another one of those embossed tags. The doily here. One of my images. This one's been sewn and splotched to make it look old. Another little coffee stain bag, a little bit of fabric, just little bitty things put together that just look so pretty. And this is a fold out. Folds out. And this is just a plain coffee dyed piece of paper. Little stamp thing. You could probably use that as a bookmark. Be kind of cool. It's got your spot mark. Another one of those envelopes. This matches the center page in this book. And another little group of papers. In the back with a little washi here. Plain black. I can't talk today. Plain blank page. There we go. I got it. There's another one. This is cute. This is a little piece of fabric. And this opens up. Got a little place to hide something if you wanted. And these come out. This is a little mini pocket with some little tiny pieces of paper and a little mini booklet. Isn't it cute? So cute. And this is a doily back here along with some pattern paper and the original instruction page from the book. Here's the center. I told you it matched that graphic. Little cute dangly here with a leaf. You know, you could journal on that. You could even go through here and journal if you wanted to. Whoops. There we go. Another blank page. Some lace with another one of my cards here. Blank page. And on the inside of this little baggie, we have a tag. Look at this. Love how that came out. Love that card. Little 3 tags here. 3 little mini tags. Just little mini tags with a safety pin and a piece of string and a mini button to match. Another piece of paper, card, a postcard that you can address. It's got the date stamped and on the back, and then another little card plain on the back. And back in it goes. A little pretty on this side. Doily. Love this. I'm really starting to like these dark backgrounds to complement the vintage look. And this has got an embossed tag. A little bit of fabric here. Another stamped card. Coffee stained. Oh, this is another one. This is something I got to show y'all too. There's a little vintage card. Like I said, all these cards and tags that I made are the original. There's not any copies. This is a pocket. And of course it has a a tag in it. But when I went to that estate sale I was telling y'all about, I got this book. And I am seriously loving it. Look at this. Talk about a haul. Look at the pages. I'm just going to set it down here. Totally written in French. It's in such bad condition. I mean, it just crumbles when you hold it. So you have to you have to seal the front and the back before you use it so it doesn't fall apart. But just touching it can make it just crumble. But isn't it delightful? I just can't get over it. And it's so thick, but you can tell it's falling apart. And I just love it. So I used that to cover. Like I said, I sealed the front and the back of it. And then I added some rosebuds and some lace and stuff. But I just think that's just cute as pie. And we'll just slip him right back in here. This little stem goes right over the pocket. And then these two slide right on in. Little fabric here, and some eyelash fibers. On the inside of this pocket is, again, some more little snippets of the paper. When I did Emily Dickinson's book for Shireen, she told me that that's a lot of what they used. If they found a little piece of paper to write on, that's what they wrote on. And so I've started adding these into the journal. And this is a cute little booklet. It's got lace. And just little places to write on. A few stamps in it. It's been stitched with my new sewing machine that I'm loving. That's the back. I haven't counted how many cards and stuff are in here, but there's a lot. A lot. So big that it's just made an alligator mouth out of this book, and I love it. I always say I love it. I have got to stop doing that. Little lace, little cheesecloth here. Ticket with the little string still attached. A little mini pocket here with some little tags. Back's just coffee stained. Vintage finds. And I put some lace here and then sewed a button onto a little piece of scrap paper and stamped "Made in the USA." And here's the back. Again with that wonderful napkin. It's been washed and pressed, but it, you know, it still has some of the old stains on it, which I think just adds character. And that is this book. Just love it. See, I said it again. I'm going to quit saying it eventually, y'all, I promise. There's the other side. I want to thank y'all for watching my video, and if you liked it, please click on the like button. If you have any questions, just post a comment and I'll get back with you. And I will see you on the next video. Bye-bye.